Oh, so, hello everybody. I just spilled and cleaned up a mess of half of my fragrance blend that's going in this one. So that was fun. And then, well, I spilled it because I was about to start and I was like, oh, you know what? I didn't eat lunch. It's like 2 o'clock. I better have something to eat quickly before I start. And I had to open a cupboard that's sort of behind where my camera is, and I just thought I could open it just a little bit, not bump the camera, grab a bowl. No, the camera went down, smashed into the cup that I had to blend in all over the floor. Yeah, that's fun. Anywho, I have measured out more, and this soap is going to be called Divination. And the blend is blood orange and patchouli. So, I don't need that one. I don't need one extra cup. So, my plan is that this is going to be mostly blue. This isn't going to be a very exciting video, unfortunately. I just poured off, if you can see, just the littlest bit amount for an orange. And that, I made the orange with a blend, a mixture of, and let me stop my phone from ringing. Hold on. I mixed together, and an orange mica and some turmeric. So try and get that really quick first. I might have to put the soap right in here. There's not a lot. Come out. Hold on. Take a different approach here. So this is my third soap in 3 days. I have, you know, still gearing up for fall and Halloween. And I still have, I think this one might be cured and ready to go and launch with the fall launch, which I plan on being September 1st. Now, it might not be ready. I might have to wait for the Halloween / Samhain launch. We shall see. But this, even, oh, what was I gonna say? Even though this one, you can go past, go ahead. Even though I'm launching this one with the autumn release, I plan on it sticking around permanently. Patchouli and orange is a very popular blend, and I mean, for good reason. It's amazing. And I've used a dark patchouli, so it's hefty on the patchouli. It definitely is. So, alright, the base, I want a blue, just like this is a ultramarine blue, but I don't want a whole lot because I just don't want it heavy on color in general. So I'm probably going to end up with like a greenish blue here, but that's fine. I'm not being super picky. I'd rather end up with a little bit of it, with it being a little bit greenish hued than have a buttload of color in it. I just don't want that. I've been playing around and experimenting with, you know, vibrant colors. And I just don't have a lot of luck with it. And then I end up having so much color in that I get a soap that really bleeds a lot. I mean, a little bit of bleeding is, you know, it's just, it is, you know. unfortunately just par for the course. It's just gonna happen. You can't help it. You want a colored soap, it's gonna happen sometimes. But when it's a whole lot, it gets on my nerves. Plus I like a little bit more rustic looking, naturalish looking soaps. So I'm backing off on the colors. When I do use, when I am using oxides and pigment, yeah, like oxides or micas or whatever, I'm taking it easy. And I'm using a lot of clays and plant-based colors, getting back more into that. I had fun with the colors, but they aggravated me, so I'm over it. I'm over it. Alright, so in goes my blend. I'm just going to save a few drops for in the orange. It's just the littlest bit of soap. It doesn't need much. Yeah, when this fell to the floor, I was like, oh, seriously? But I guess it could be worse. Could have been like a whole bottle of patchouli that I dumped instead of a blend that had it in it. Or something more expensive. Could be worse, right? At least it didn't get all over me. That would have made it even more annoying. Okay. Give these a mix. I'll just take the spatula out first. Just a quick buzz to incorporate the coloring and fragrance. Oh, my plan here also is just on the tippy top of the soap to have a little bit of a splattering, I guess you could say, of orange mica. It's not in oil. I mean, just the mica just, what's the word? Not splattered. Yeah, I guess. Just dropped on the top. You'll see. If I do it. I've never done that yet. I've always mixed them in oil. But I'm going for a different look than that. A really great color blue, and pretty much exactly what I was going for, actually. How about that for it's working out well. I wanted like a pale, almost slate sort of. It's not gray, but grayish pale blue. So in goes most of this. And I want the orange to just be, well, this is gonna sink at this point, isn't it? Because fluid. I want the orange to just be down in the middle. I wanted it to really, literally be in the middle of the soap, but I should have stick blended longer. That ain't gonna happen now. It's going to sink, but. That's okay. Oh man, this is so. I've been working with a lot of fragrance oils too, for the Halloween and fall stuff, and I am just having nightmarish issues with acceleration and just plop and drop soaps that were not intended to be that way. And to get something like this, even after a lot of stick blending, it's just incredible. And I did a pretty, what kind of water discount did I do? I didn't do my full-on water discount, like as far as I would go. I'm just like a tiny bit above that. So I wanted to give myself a chance to mix in the colorant well, which turned out to be easier than I had expected. Alright, so we're going to sink for sure, at least a little bit, but I'm just going to do it. Maybe not. maybe we have set up enough. Some of it's sinking, but that's okay. So I want this like middle only. So I think I have a list, of course. I think I have 4 or 5 more to do for the Samhain Halloween launch soaps. And then once I get those done within the next week or so, I got lots of body cream to make to go matching scents for most of these, and then a few that will also be available in a perfume oil. I'll work on that too. And then I'm toying around with the idea of making some, and I probably will. I'd have to get some more though, flavor oils they're called. It's just scent really, but they're lip safe for lip balm. Maybe something, you know, pumpkin-y, apple-y, that sort of thing. I don't have any flavor oils like that yet though, so I'll have to look at the supplier I use and get some. So that's what I still have to do. And then my plan is to sort of breathe for a tiny bit. Take a little tiny breather of a few days. Aside from, of course, you know, packing orders that come in or whatever, and then I gotta really work on labels for everything, and getting, my mom and I have to work on getting our display and stuff ready for the festivals, and which will go on from there. But I plan on having a little bit of breathing time in between, because I'm getting exhausted. That's a good thing though. Always good to stay busy. I'm doing it this way only because I don't want that, and it is anyway. I really didn't want that orange to like push out to the side. I wanted it to stay really in the middle, but that's alright. What you gonna do? The soap just does what it wants. Just gotta roll with it. Yeah, this color blue is gorgeous. Just the right amount of that ultramarine. So I didn't record the soap I did yesterday because it was just there was nothing to it. It's all just one solid color. The entire soap batter is one color. I used a pink clay. That one is called the Aunts. And that kind of idea, theme, and inspiration is partially from the movie Practical Magic, where the two aunts were, you know, took care of them. And I thought when I was thinking about that, I thought, you know, it's kind of ironic in books and movies and even in TV shows, it's like this common theme when they're about witches. Is it just me, or is there this like running thing where it's like parents are dead and there's these, you know, aunts who are, you know, witchy aunts raising a child. Whatever, I don't know, that's just, maybe I'm just imagining things, but it seems like it's running kind of theme in witch stories So yesterday's soap of the aunts is dedicated to all those witchy aunts. But in particular the ones from the movie Practical Magic. And it's scented, it's mostly a herbal an herbal scent, very herbal, like smells like if you have herbs hanging in your kitchen drying, or you know, an herb garden in the fall that's ready to be, or just you walk into like an herb shop. I mean, it really smells like just herbs, like herb tea or something. I mean, it's just incredible. And then to that I added a little bit of ylang ylang and just a dash of patchouli. So it's a very herbal, feminine kind of scent. And then I dusted on top. I should shut up really quick and do this. Then I can show you the aunts when I'm done. Yeah, kind of like that. Well, that's the key, just a tiny bit at a time. I'm just using like a popsicle stick, craft stick, whatever you want to call it. And I'm like just dipping, I'm probably doing it off camera. I'm just dipping it in the mica, but then tapping it all off pretty much. So I'm left with just like remnants of it. And then tapping that on. I want it to look like this, like speckled. You don't want big chunks of mica on the top of your soap. That's not gonna go well. Not gonna go well. So, oh, I can explain now. So the aunts on the top, I crushed up in my the mortar and pestle some dried rosemary. Couldn't put it just right on there by itself because the suckers look like pine needles. You know, you'd be stabbing some, getting poked using the soap. So I ground them up to a powder, basically, with mortar and pestle, and just dusted that across the top. It's almost undetectable. It's just there for, rosemary signifies like protection. So it's just there like for that purpose because it goes along with the theme. And then there's a line that Sally says in Practical Magic where it was something along like, there are some things I know for certain, and then she said, how does she say it? Keep rosemary by your garden gate and plant lavender for luck. And then I think she also says fall in love whenever you can. So I put the rosemary on there for protection, and I also sprinkled some lavender buds across the top too, just to go along with that little line from the movie there. It just fit well with the theme. Okay, so let me grab that one. I'll just show you. I didn't cut it yet either. I just did this yesterday. I'll be able to cut it soon though because it fully gelled, so it's nice and hard. But here is the aunts. So as you can see, it's like a pink, yeah, kind of like a peachy, orangey type pink because it's just pink clay. And then you, obviously you can see the lavender on top. I don't know if the camera is, I'm making a shadow, so probably not. But you can kind of see the powdered rosemary dusted on top too. But it smells really good. It's herbally. If you like herbs and you like ylang ylang, oh, it's so nice. You will love the aunts. It's so good. So here is back to the focus of today. Divination, like I said, scented with a blend of blood orange and dark patchouli, and this will go live tomorrow's August 1st. Yeah, either with the fall or the Samhain launch, one of the two. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.